May or may not finish this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for some daily content where we're gonna watch me Sorry, I was gonna say where we were gonna watch me suffer, but then Winston decided to drop a bone over there and it was really loud. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We are off in 3, 2, 1, getting it. Okay, so what are we doing here? First of all, how heavy is that bag? Because I'm making it look really, really heavy. So the workout is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandbag 2 shoulder at a 250-pound sandbag, and shorty rope climbs. And shorty rope climbs meaning not like a short rope, but meaning the rope is cut off the ground by about 4.5 feet. So you can kind of see it behind me. It's kind of blending into the pegboard a little bit, to the wall, but you can see it behind myself. So Andrew wanted a short sprint at the end of the night. This was gonna do the job. Right now, coming to frame on the right-hand side of the screen is Cahoy. He used to be, he's an Olympic lifter now, or good Olympic lifter actually, but he used to actually be on Crossfit 417's games team out of Ozark, Missouri, or down near Springfield. So he's been in the games a few years. So, Andrew's having me do a sprint workout, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandbag and shorty rope climbs like I mentioned before. The time cap he'd set for this was 7 minutes, which was pretty aggressive, considering it was near the end of the day. I want to quickly talk about something I should have done in this workout that I didn't do early on. My sandbag cleans are fine. Like I figured it would take a minute to do 5, and the 5 sandbag cleans and a minute to do rope climbs, which is what happened. And then I figured the 4s were gonna take a minute and a minute, so by the end of the 5 and the 4, I'd be about 4 minutes on the clock, which is about what happened. But I'm actually resting too much in these rope climbs, and it's partially because of the technique I'm trying. If you see me, I'm doing hand over hand, and then I'm trying to catch the rope, but I'm trying a bit too early. I should probably do one more pull before I try to catch that rope. And you'll see me actually switch technique on the shorty rope climb. So there's really two ways to do shorty. There's really 2 ways of doing legless rope climbs, which transfers over in the beginning of a short rope climb, right? A short cut rope climb. So really the 2 ways of doing it is hand over hand, where you're kind of like going like this, or you do a kipping variation, which you'll see me do later on, where I take big pulls and a big kip with my hip, and then I reach up as high as I can go. So it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit slower of like reps per, like I'm getting, it's slower, but you're getting more of a pull or more distance every time. So this is faster, but at the same time you might blow up your biceps. And really that's what happened to me here, to be honest. Like if you notice how I pick this bag up, is all rotate, 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 get underneath, and it's biceps right there. Like I'm trying to pull it in, pull it to my body, and then put it over the top. So the beginning of that off the floor is bicep, and that's what really what I struggled with was I should have, going back and looking at this video, which I haven't watched yet, this is the first time I've watched it, is I should have rotated from the pull here, the bicep kind of pull, to instead doing a kipping variation. And I think I'd probably switch here for the 4s, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see here. Andrew's yelling at me to get on the rope. Yep, here. So you can tell it is a little bit slower up to start because you have to like jump in and then, start that kip. So it's slower up to start, but I transition faster between reps and I feel more comfortable catching the rope with my feet. So I probably should have started with this technique and I didn't. Stupid move. This is faster, but if you're tired from pulling the bag up, this is a faster, it's not as fast a technique. So, what are some good scaling options for this workout if you guys try it? Good scaling options, honestly, like we have we have a 150, I think a 200, a 250, and a 300-pound sandbag. Not many people have sandbags that big, and I totally understand that. So if you don't have a sandbag that big, use whatever you have, right? So if you only have a 150 and you're a male, let's assume you're a male and you have a 150, just double the reps. So go like maybe 10, 8, so it was 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, for the sandbag and then keep the rope climbs, because you can figure like in the time it requires me to get 1 rep of this sandbag, you could quite possibly get 2 reps. You know, that it's taking me, what, 10 seconds to do a rep here? If you're a female, usually it's about a 100-pound sandbag is equivalent for 150 for males. If you do have a heavier sandbag, use it. That was the goal and the purpose. But most people don't have a sandbag. We actually had this originally set as a sandbag over an obstacle, over jerk blocks. But Austin Cahoy was in the corner jerking 365 for reps. And so we decided that we just let him have the jerk blocks and I would continue to use a sandbag from the floor. The reason we decided to go to shoulder, not over shoulder, over shoulder is a little bit slower because you usually throw the back over, you gotta spin, turn, find where it's at, and then kind of like reset it. Whereas if you put it in front of yourself, you can kind of set yourself up for success for the next rep. Like it's not like all over the place, it's not bendy in a weird way. And so we decided that this was gonna be a faster transition between reps, or could be a faster transition between reps, which in actuality probably really wasn't because I'm pretty slow. And my shoe came untied and Andrew's yelling at me right now. Great workout though, good little sprinty workout. If you give this a shot, please let me know. Again, like, I don't remember if I finished it in the 7-minute time cap or not. This is the end of the day. This is July 3rd, I believe. And this on a Wednesday night. This is the last workout of the day, and I am completely and utterly exhausted. We actually this morning on this workout did my legs are completely fried, and the reason for that being is I haven't really been able to squat a whole lot just yet, and we just kind of started with some like lightweight but high volume, and so that just blew my legs up. And then this morning on this workout, we did the 2,000 meter run, 200 calorie bike, 2,000 meter run, and that just kicked me in the teeth for my legs. So, all right, so this is my second one of my 2s, and now I've got 1 and 1. Andrew's yelling at me to go straight to the bag. Don't worry about it, go to the bag, go to the bag. So I'm getting to the bag, just completely blown. Okay, bag. This time I put over my back and my shoulder. I didn't want to drop in front of myself. And now I'm on the rope. If I would have had probably a good rep, I probably would have finished it. Andrew at this point just said finish it. You know, you're already on the rope, so why even rest? So I'm going to finish it at 7:06 or 7:05, what do you want to call it? Great workout. Awesome workout. If you guys give it a shot, let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. If you want to watch a video just like this, click right here. Thanks again. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya. Bye.